Hey guys, Blessing here, and how are you doing? Good morning. It's Monday morning, and we are live. We are live. This is going to be one of the shortest, if not the shortest, live ever. What happened, Blessing? Why you just coming? Who is sleeping? Who is awake? Welcome to all of you. Sorry for the lateness, but we are committed. We are here. Welcome to everybody. Another update, a very quick one this time around. Hello, sexy fox. Oh my god, Pam. Pam was already here. Good morning to you. Lisa, I see you. Cheryl. Hi, 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 hi. Oh my god, I'm coming out today at a very odd time. Very odd. Patricia, hi. I'm blessed you're here. Good to see you. How was your Sunday, guys? How was your Sunday? Busy or just easy? Did you guys have a busy Sunday or an easy Sunday? Marie just joined. Hi, Marie. Hi, how are you? Welcome to everybody. So, a very quick live. Before we go live, let me sing. Let me play. Let me play. I'm not gonna sing. Let me play a song. I heard you calling my name. I heard you knocking, come. And there you're standing, looking at me until I'm gone. I'm screaming, catch me, baby. Don't let me go. I know you understand me, baby. I don't give my all. You don't have to worry, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. I do my one around you, 'cause my love for you is here to stay. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. No need to be sorry again, 'cause I am calling, come. Your touch is lovely, my body's in chains. Yay. Or do you want to hear everything? Let me see. Okay, let's continue. Ooh. I'm sleeping, catch me, baby. Don't let me fall. I know you understand me, baby. I don't give my all. You don't have to worry, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. I want around you, 'cause my love for you is here to stay. Ooh, na 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 na. Ooh, na 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 na. Ooh, na 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 na. Ooh, na 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 na. Welcome back, everybody. Hi, Tricia, Janice. Welcome to the live stream. Ronnie, we see you. Welcome. I still have all of you. We just started and we are just about to end. Just to bring you guys an update. Here we are. Here is how far we've come. Officially, today is Monday. Okay. I should have been live over an hour ago, but I couldn't come live. I should have been live Sunday night, but we have entered 12 a.m., 1 a.m. Monday morning, meaning that technically Olufunke will be in court tomorrow. But I'm going to still go live Monday evening. So then it's going to be proper tomorrow. We're going to be able to say tomorrow. So Olufunke is going to be in court in 48 hours, in less than 48 hours. And let me first make this appreciation post to just appreciate everybody that has brought us this far in our fundraising. I went out earlier today to disperse those flyers that we got from Patricia. I printed them and I showed you guys the copies that I had yesterday, 50 copies. Although I wasn't able to post everything, I wasn't able to put everything into letter boxes. So let me tell you guys how that went. 50 copies, and I started to walk. It was odd at first because like going house to house. But the moment I got into it, I started to enjoy it. And I didn't just go house to house. I would run into someone on the street because I live in quite a cool neighborhood. You don't see people too much like that. So I'll just bump into someone walking their dog or coming back from somewhere, and I'll just put one in their hands. I just say, "Hi, good evening. Can I share a flyer with you?" And they'll say, "Sure," because they are like, they want to see what this woman, this woman wearing a guest tracksuit, what she has to tell us. So everybody I offered didn't tell me no, or no, none of the people I offered told me no. Sorry, I'm not interested. Every single one of them that I saw face to face, I put that flyer in their hand and I went house. So one thing about this my neighborhood, the houses are not really like on the street. We have something that looks like a compound, like people with their own parking spaces. Sometimes you don't realize something until you find yourself in a certain in a certain situation like this. Like we have almost the same kind of house. We have our own parking space, our own little porch outside where we park the car. But we get letters, and I never like you never just stand still and consider that people have to go inside the compound to put that letter there. And today I kind of like felt it. You're not just walking on the street and seeing those post boxes there and you're just putting it easily. No, you're walking right inside to their door and you're putting it out inside and you come out and you go to the next house and you go inside. So you're going to walk past their car and go to their door. And so that was a little but I did some, but of course I had the kids, so I couldn't put everything. But thank God we still have Monday, so I'm still going to do the rest on Monday. I just need to put everything. I printed 50 copies. We're going to put 50 inside. So that's how my day went. It was really, yeah, it was good eventually. So tonight I just want to come here and share the update with us that so far we have raised 8,857 US dollars, and we are still going to be raising more because I think I mentioned yesterday that this is quite a huge sum of money. It's quite a lot, but it's not everything that we need. We still need more to make sure that Olufunke is well taken care of, her case is well handled, and all expenses are covered. Yeah, I'm really grateful for this amount. Like I said yesterday, it will go far. It will. In this case, it makes things really put her in it's going to put her, let me just say, it's going to put her in a better position than the petitioners imagined, than they hoped, than they thought she would be in. This, like I said, this is not just fundraising, this is empowerment. This is empowerment at a whole different level. And I owe that to you guys, all of you. Many of you have come back and redonated. Many of you, like, you guys are just committed. Like, no, she will not go through this. Do you understand? And it's just too much. I've not seen anything like this. It's really too. It's big what you guys have done so far. So we have had 200. I cannot see very well. This is 255. Okay, we have had 255 donations from all of you. Thank you so much. Doing good and exercising. Yes, exercising at the same time. I haven't exercised in a long time. Okay, maybe when I went to Africa, I can call that exercise because you're really walking, you're going from place to place. Okay, that's like exercise. But me intentionally exercising, I cannot remember the year I did that. So yeah, it was nice to just go out there in that nice weather today, and I will do it again. I'm eager to go back again on Monday. Let me just say Monday, and finish what I started. And Tuesday, we are just fully ready. We are fully ready for court, and I will be here on Tuesday. If I hear anything, I will bring it here on Tuesday to let you guys know how that went. I expect it's just going to go very well by the special grace of God. So, for those of you who are not very familiar with the story, we are raising funds for one of our colleagues, one of our blogger colleagues that one of the families that she blogged about, because she's a blogger, she blogs about various online issues. Okay, so one of the families that she blogged about that have displayed their dirt, displayed their mess, displayed and told social media about their past, their traumatic past. She has blogged about them, and they are embarrassed at their own story that they monetized, their own story that they told by themselves. Their story got analyzed by many bloggers, but because they live in Nigeria, they felt like they would exert oppression, on a Nigerian based blogger. Oh, because you live in Nigeria, we are going to deal with you. But they are dealing with themselves now. They are feeling like, oh my God, if we had known. You can't tell me otherwise, because they didn't expect that our colleague would get as much support as she is getting. In their minds, you are in Nigeria, we have money, so we are going to oppress you with the police, and you'll be all alone. All those people online, they will desert you. You'll be all by yourself. And everything happening so far has proven otherwise. She's not going to be alone. She's not alone. God is with her primarily. And we, the social media, the online community, no, we are not going to leave our colleague stranded. We are not going to let her be oppressed and intimidated by some lousy Nigerians who don't have content, who chose to monetize their dirty history and to monetize the shame and the disgrace of their father, and to tell social media about the incompetence of their father, their parents raising them up. Their parents weren't there for them as parents should be. Your primary duty as a parent, apart from providing for your kids, is protecting them from harm, danger, or even imminent, like impending harm. You protect them. You take care of things so that such things don't repeat themselves again. But apparently, the obedient parents Anthony and Paulina Obidi, they did not take care of anything. They didn't take care of much when it comes to protecting their children. Their children were abused. They confirmed it. These children, this Nancy Ume and Cora Obidi, they confirmed it by themselves that they were abused multiple times and their parents did nothing about it. It's not like their parents were not aware. Those are abusive parents. If you look at, like, here abroad, they would have taken those kids if they were um if they lived abroad when all of this happened. They would have removed Nancy and Cora Obidi and possibly the other siblings from Anthony, because that's an unfit father. Those are unfit parents. Your children endured abuse severally, and you did nothing. You even blamed your children. Then you should never have given birth to children. You should have just been jumping from woman to woman, from sister-in-law to sister-in-law. Just sleep with them, leave and go. Sleep with this one, leave and go. Enter there, remove all the mosquitoes, leave and go. But giving birth to your own children and watching them suffer, watching them go through abuse and not doing anything. There is no abuse bigger than that. There is no torture bigger than that. As a child, the pain you would feel that person that should have looked out for you, that person that should have protected you, that person that should have been angry that anybody touched you inappropriately, that person blamed you, the child, blamed you, the minor, the helpless one, the little one. All those people who abused Nancy Ume and Cora Obidi were older than them. At least the ones they told us, especially Cora Obidi, the ones she told us, they were all older than her, including her cousin. But they abused those children and their parents did nothing. In their own words, I quote, their parents did nothing. In fact, their parents blamed the children because their parents are cowards, scared of God knows what. And their parents are abusive because there is no bigger abuse, like I said. Their parents are enablers. Because when you, as a distant cousin, comes into a home, molests a child, a little girl of 13 years old, inside her father's, well, maybe the sister-in-law's house, but the father was living there. The father was living there. And the cousin, knowing that the father would do nothing, that would give that cousin the audacity to do it over and over again, because the cousin knows, okay, the parents of this girl child are useless. They are not going to do anything. There will not be consequences. So I might as well just continue to enjoy myself with this 13-year-old girl that just started to menstruate and grow breasts. And the parents were there in the same house. And they did nothing. So stories like that were brought online. They shared those stories and sold those stories. They even wrote a book and documented some of these things that I just mentioned in black and white. Online forever. They sold those stories and made money. So the moment bloggers started to talk about these things that they brought out by themselves, the bloggers didn't make these things up. The bloggers did not fabricate these stories. They told these nasty stories about their own parents. And then bloggers analyzed and talked about these things. And they felt like, you know what? We want to be in control of this story. We told this story to make our money. It's not for any other person to come and analyze So we are going to silence that blogger in Nigeria because those ones are abroad. We cannot hold their toe, one toe of their leg. We cannot. They know. The Obidi family, with big mouth. All they have is big mouth. They can't do much. They can't even do anything. That's why they are going to look for bloggers that live in Nigeria. Because one toe, just one toe of one of the bloggers abroad, they cannot. Because there are laws guiding these countries abroad. You cannot, because there's something called freedom of speech and freedom of the press. You brought your story. I have the freedom to analyze it, to tell you what I think about it. That is my human right. But when you live in Nigeria, you're going to believe that your money can buy off somebody's human right. If you do that in Nigeria and it comes online and we find out about that because of the knowledge we have based on where we live, we are going to take action and we're going to make sure that you do not succeed. And we are also going to use the law to push back. And that is the whole idea behind this GoFundMe, getting a good lawyer to take care of business. And of course, other things are involved, like transporting Olufunke to Lagos, coming back, accommodation, and other costs that you guys will find out about once the information is out there. All of this needs money. In Nigeria, money, like I said yesterday, money answereth all things. So I just really appreciate everybody that has donated so far. Again, we will continue to donate. Monday evening, I will be here, and Tuesday, I will be here. I don't know what time on Tuesday because, okay, it really doesn't matter. I have an appointment in the afternoon, so it doesn't matter. Once the kids go to bed, I will be here Tuesday to give you an update. If I do have that, I will let you know. I will let you know how it went in court if I find out. Yeah. So with that, I'm just going to read one or two comments and we are going to call it a night. Let me see. So help me share this video in the meantime. I didn't even share myself out, but I'll share it once I end the video. Yes, they said they were abused. Cora Obidi and Nancy Ume, formerly Nancy Ekene Obidi, they confirmed that they were abused, especially under their father's roof. Yes. Yes, they never did. She didn't have a voice. The sister, they didn't have a voice because their parents always silenced them and blamed them. So you can imagine the number of abuse. They didn't even go back home to tell their parents because they knew their parents were just useless as parents. They would never take action. So what's the need? You understand? Uncle Francis. Uncle Francis is one of their abusers. That one, he did it on their father's dining table. He didn't even do it in the toilet, right on the dining table, in the center of the house. That one likes it from the back, Uncle Francis. I am still to hear what their father did about Uncle Francis. But their father was able to go to the police station in Lagos. Talk about misplaced priorities. Which is more important? Tell me, which is more important to a useless father? Your minor children being protected from abuse, or your adult children making money online, selling their stories. You want to come with your stomach and you want to appear at the police station and in court to do what? Because you're shameless, because you failed when you should have been active, when you should have been in battle against your children's abusers. You were missing in action. So because of that failure, you're trying to redeem yourself now when they are already adults, when they are already mothers. You can never redeem yourself, Anthony. You can never. This one is not your redemption. You won't find redemption here. You failed and you have to acknowledge that publicly. Publicly. And that is one part, this Obidi family, that's one part they are missing. So much has happened to them. They have sold that much online. Now, they want the online community to just get over it without any form of maybe retribution, or without any form of acknowledgement, or taking responsibility for something. And you just want the online community to just step over it and get over it. It doesn't happen that way. You'd have to come out and do something about that story that you sold. You can't just sell it and say everybody should just go to bed. No. So if you don't want it, if you want to rebuy it from online, you'd have to do more than going to the police station. So, Anthony Obidi, if you failed your children in their youth, it is not going to court now that will repair the damage. And it's not going to court now or going to the police now that will prove to the online community that what your children told us happened did not happen. You'd have to do more. You'd have to say it online. You'd have to come back to this social media and repair what you used your hands to damage by yourself. Because we don't live with you. We don't know what is happening behind closed doors. If you already apologized to your daughters, if you already acknowledged your failure, your limitations, your incompetence and unfitness as a parent, if you did that with your daughters privately, we don't know. We don't know. So you'd have to come on social media and let the people of social media know the repair that you have at least tried to do in private, so that everybody can do what they want to do with that. And whichever steps people take afterwards, it would be up to them. But you can do all of that and then go to court to do what? When the damage is still online. So how will the damage online finish? The damage that your children brought online, how will it go away when you have not repaired online? Going to the police does not repair the damage you brought online, if that makes sense. Going to the police is damage control. We're trying to control the damage, but that damage is still online. You cannot remove it, you cannot repair it until you come online to make an attempt. If you do it well, if you are lucky, you might succeed. But as we speak, your daughters have damaged your history, your name on social media. And it's on social media you will repair it. The police will not help you repair it. You have to do the work online. They disgraced you publicly. They sold you out publicly. You'd have to repair your name publicly, not by oppressing one blogger. That's where you still fail more. You people keep making mistakes. The mistakes of your past are repeating themselves here in your future. Arresting one blogger will not undo the damage. You come online and you will explain yourself, and people can start with that new story henceforth. But you see, the story that your daughters have already put online, that's the story we know. We don't know whatever happened privately after that. We don't know. If you don't come and tell us online, it's the same story you told us already that we are hanging on to. That's the story we have confirmed from your daughters. That's the story we know. Any other thing that happened outside of that, we don't know. And we don't care. And it's not our business because we don't know. It's in your house. It's in your house. It's when you bring it that we will know that, oh, Anthony also got Uncle Francis arrested. Oh, Anthony also got the cousin arrested. Oh, we want to hear so that we will know that, that man tried. But now, going to court just means you're trying to repair your failure as a father when you were still active and agile, when you were still strong to run around and take action. You did not. Your daughter said you were not there for them. You were useless. They would come to you, you would blame them for the abuse they went through. They became even afraid to talk. They lost their voices. That's a useless father. That's not a father that empowers their children. You didn't empower those girls. You didn't make them strong girls. That's why they ended up being abusers themselves. That's why they ended up looking for men they can damage and make small, men they can turn into house boys because of the abuse they have gone through, the abuse they have endured in the hands of men. So when they see a man, they see danger. They want to punish that man for the abuse they went through in their past because you as a father did not take action. That's why they are going about looking for who they will damage because of the unsettled scores in their lives. Okay. Let me read comments and we go quickly. Oh, Angel, no problem. Go to bed, my love. Thank you. Oh, I should be asleep. Oh, it's 1 a.m. where you are. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. Patricia says, oh, that would be great, honestly. At this point, that would be great. Hi, everyone. If you can, $5 or $10 will go a long way. Thank you so much, Pat. Yes, hot stuff. Hot stuff says, those sisters sold their life story for money and the devil used them. You know, the love of money is the root of all evil. That's the genesis of the evil that is running after them. And they think running after a blogger will stop the evil that money caused them in their life. No, misplaced priorities. Running after a blogger will not heal you. It will not. Because when you finish with the blogger, online community continues. Did online community ever stop? Did online community go asleep after your arrest? No, you just did your thing in your little corner. But did it affect anybody? Online community is still online community. People will still talk. Which blogger is related to Olufunke Afe? So you just did your little thing and you still failed at it in Nigeria because all eyes are on this case. Which I thank God that happened at least because it was supposed to be very quiet and hidden. But she went live and the world got wind of it. If it had been quiet and hidden, God knows where we would be now and what we would be talking about now. And your blog has also helped you to narrate it. All the information you gave them, since you knew, it's already out there. She already went live and informed the online community that, there would be an arrest. You started to give your house girls information and they were informing the social media community about what was happening, updating them, telling them that, they've taken her to Lagos. So, So you finished selling your story. Nancy Ume and Cora Obidi, you finished selling your story. You ate the money. You used the money to buy Airbnb here and there. This is the fruit of your labor. going to the police station, going to court. That's the fruit of your labor. That's what your father has to enjoy in his old age. So the father failed. Now the children are failing the father. The father failed the children. Now it's their turn to fail him. At his old age, they are carrying him from court to court, from magistrate court to high court. Baba is following them like a goat up and down. But we didn't see him in action when his daughters were abused, when they were minors. We didn't see him in action. We did not see him angry, fuming. Because he didn't come online then. But now that his uselessness found its way online through his daughters, he wants to be active. He wants to go to the high court. He wants to go to the police station. He's vibrating. At least, in fact, let me not just talk. Let me not talk. It's now that your daughters are mothers. They are big enough to take care of themselves. They've looked after themselves to this age. You were missing. Is now you want to say, I'm their father. Shame on you. Korobidi grew up in the streets. She fed herself by sleeping around, being an escort, going to Dubai, Lusaka. And her father was alive. Man, shame and disgrace. Mishi. No. Hey, guys. Guys, see what I read from Mishi. Look at your screen. Jesus. Was I expecting this? No. My God, hot stuff. Thank you. The GoFundMe reached $9,000. Yeah. Oh my God. Less than 48 hours before court, GoFundMe has reached $9,000 for Olufunke Affair, Angel's Empire. Say no to injustice. I will continue to repeat. If this was a normal case that happened lawfully, nobody's rights violated, everybody's dignity intact, I don't think we would have a case to sit down here and be talking about raising funds. I really don't think so, honestly. Maybe she might, create a GoFundMe for herself if she feels the need to, the same way Korobidi created a GoFundMe for herself. Maybe Funke would have. They gave people power to join this movement because of the injustice against Olufunke. So us sitting here every night, it's not about the case itself. It's about the injustice. That is where they went wrong. That's the mistake they made again. They keep making mistakes upon mistakes. The injustice. If you want to report someone to the police, go ahead and do so. You want to sign a petition, write a petition, go ahead and do so. Whatever comes out of it, good luck to you. But do it the right way. Do it the right way. But you boasted that you will spend your money. You flew police officers to Abuja for them to fly her back. And then, not even considering how that would be done. Not even considering how it would be done. Your own is just, I have the money to spend. There's some kind of money you can spend wrongly. That money will be a waste and a thorn in your flesh. That money would be a curse, and it will be additional pain upon your life. It's your money that you spent, though, but it will still bring more pain to your existence. That's this money you spent, Nancy Ume. It will still not give you peace of mind. Because I said it and I'll say it again. It's not what you are doing to Olufunke or any blogger for that matter that will bring you peace. Peace from within must come from within. That peace, you must find it inside your home, inside yourself, inside your family, not in bloggers online. So you will only bring additional pain and torture to yourself and to your life, thinking you want to go after a blogger. Because a blogger is just a blogger at the end of the day. And guess what? There are many more bloggers. It's just like you have ants in your home. Your home is infested with ants. And you are going after one particular ant. You are looking at this ant. Oh, this one is close to me. Oh, this one is close to my vicinity here. It's close to where I'm sitting. So I'm just going to go after this particular one. How about all those other ants? How about those ones under your television? Those ones in the kitchen? Those ones in the bathroom? They will still be there. Can you go after all of them? Can you? If you can, then you are on the right track. But if you know you cannot, you see that particular one you are going after, all those other ants, they will come to that ant's rescue. Yes, they will come and lift that ant up. Where you are seated, you will still not succeed on that particular ant close to you. You are underestimating that ant because you think, oh, this one is close to me. At the end of the day, it will be a David Goliath situation. So, failure, in the easiest form, this is it. So again, it's about the injustice. And that's why this movement has really never been about, let us raise funds so that, no, it's never really been about, a petition was written against her. Oh, we are angry that she wrote a petition. No, it's about the injustice. So that if any other family from Nigeria, that same Nigeria, jungle, if any other family stands up tomorrow thinking they have money, they want to go after a blogger, they will remember what happened to Nancy and her family. They will remember that there are bloggers worldwide. That you are a Nigerian blogger doesn't mean that you are a Nigerian blogger. So whatever happens to you in Nigeria doesn't concern bloggers abroad. You lie. Wherever you are as a blogger, other bloggers worldwide will stand in solidarity with you. Because blogging is what we do. Blogging, the online thing that will never stop. Olufunke did not she didn't invent blogging. She came and met blogging. Even after Olufunke, there will still be many bloggers. So you can't say, okay, you will just go after Olufunke and then you will go to bed. No. Even if you go after Olufunke, you will do it the right way. You will not open your eyes in that same Nigeria that you know that somebody is not supposed to be held for more than 48 hours. You went to the police station. How many days later did you, Nancy Ume, use your legs to go to Alagbon? Which day did you go to Alagbon police station? Was this within 48 hours of her arrest? So you are a part of that abuse, Nancy Ume. Part of that injustice, you are part of it. Part of that violation, you are part of it, Nancy Ume. You and your father and your husband. You were at Alagbon police station. Did you go to Alagbon police station within 48 hours of Olufunke's arrest? So you were all aware of the psychological torture and physical torture, arguably, or in my words, how I interpret this, physical torture as well. Because when you deprive someone of food in the early stages of their arrest, you deprive them of water, and you deprive them of seeing their lawyer or talking to their lawyer or making a phone call to their lawyer. That's abuse. And Nancy Ume, Cheta Ume, and Anthony Obidi went to Alagbon police station days after Olufunke's arrest. So they were aware that this girl was being held in custody without trial, without arraignment, without taking her to stand in front of a judge. Nothing. The police were just keeping her there. They are aware, or they were aware of it. This family, this dirty family who have sold their dirty past online, and now they want to intimidate a blogger because she lives in Nigeria. Is Olufunke the only person that has blogged about your family's dirty past and present? Is she the only blogger? No, tell us if she's the only blogger. So even if you think, oh my God, I want to stop Olufunke from blogging, are you stopping the whole world from blogging about you? So what will you achieve? What are you achieving with Olufunke? What? One single blogger in Nigeria. How about all the bloggers worldwide that still have the freedom to blog? You'll just be bringing more pain and more disgrace to not only the Obidi family, but also to the Ume family, because you have still dragged the Ume family into this case, into this injustice, into this petition, and into this shame and disgrace. Be careful who you get married to. Men, be careful who you get married to. When they are damaged, they will not go down alone. They will drag you into it. Thank God. Thank you all so much. Yes, $9,000 for Olufunke Afe. Olufunke Afe has not come out to say, please, like Korobidi, Korobidi the beggar. You see who is better now? Who is more classy? Who is more elegant? That blogger in Nigeria or that Olusho in Brentwood? Who is more? Who is that person with more dignity? Who? No, tell me. Hey guys, help me. I need your help. I need your support. Millionaire. But because she's a scammer, she would come out and act and fake cry online to beg for money. Olufunke has not done any of that. She has not. And I pray she doesn't. Because she has God. She's not relying on men. She's relying on God. And God will raise men. God will raise people to do it. And look at us today. 45% of our goal reached. 1,000 more and we'll be at 50%. $1,000 more, we would be at 50% of our goal. It's only God that can do that. Nancy didn't see this coming. No. In fact, I don't even think I saw it coming. That people would donate 9,000 for that Nigerian blogger. That blogger in Nigeria with 1,000 plus subscribers on YouTube. That blogger that they claim 20 people are watching. Only 20 people are watching her. 2,000 views. That blogger, people will really donate 9,000. Not the big blogger in the UK, not the big blogger in the US. No, the one in Nigeria. That particular one in Nigeria. $9,000. Nancy, carry your calculator. Carry your calculator, Nancy. That's what you get when you play with God. When you think you are God, you want to make yourself God. You will make yourself God in your household over your husband. That's where you will be God. You see this social media community. Nobody, they don't send your papa. You know, I told you before. We can't be bothered. We don't care about you. We don't care about who you are. Whether you are Elon Musk, we don't care. You see the social media, people don't give they don't give a hoot. They don't. Look at Olivia with all the millions that she has. When she messed up, people called it out. People are not bothered. People are not going to say, "Oh my God, she has millions of followers. Oh my God, she's rich. Oh my God." No, people don't care, Nancy. And you don't even have half the money Olivia has. Nancy, go and count all your nairas together, and sell all your houses. That money will not be up to half of what Olivia has. So how do you think people will care even if they don't care about someone like Olivia? We can't be bothered. You see the social media, they don't send you. And then you think you want to play God. To who exactly? Who? You can't even play God over a Nigerian blogger. How much more bloggers in the international community? How? From where? We spend foreign currency, Nancy. Are you okay? You are dying to have the kind of passport we have. You're a slave to us abroad. You're a slave. You look up to us. We look down at you, Nancy. You came abroad so that you come and give birth just to have a taste of what we enjoy every single day. You look up to us here. We look down on you. You are craving to hold the kind of passport we have. So why do you think we are going to care about a house girl like you? Why? What gives you that impression that we are just going to be like, even the blogger in Nigeria self, you know, get level. Nancy, you know, get level where the blogger dey for Nigeria. Look at your life, $9,000. $9,000. How they do you? Go and take your calculator, my friend, and get to work and see how far. You want to spend money, Nancy, you spend your money. You spend your money. How many dollars will you spend, Nancy? You will come and spend $9,000 or $10,000 or $5,000. Cheta, how much will you people spend? Oh, really? Someone says this is why the book is edited 3 times. Are you serious? Is it written there? If you have a screenshot, send it to me. If it's written like edition 3 or updated, like how many times it was updated or edited, let me know. Give me the screenshot. It's her business if she edits it. You know why it's her business? Because everybody knows that Blessing Unjo has the original copy. I have the first print of that book. The first copy in hard copy, not even the digital version. So she can edit it 1,000,000 times for all I care. Nancy the bully. Someone says, I remember Justin sent Nancy a cease and desist, and she made a video mocking him, saying he can do nothing to me in my country because he was in the US. She has some nerve what she's doing to Angel. You understand? What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Nancy bullied Justin Dean, defamed his character, even started to bully bloggers. Are you mad? She started to do that. He sent her a letter through his lawyers in Nigeria. She came online, insulted him, bullied him more, mugged him. And now she wants to do what? She wants to run to the police when she's not innocent. Really? Really? People know of this. That's why people are like, are you serious? We're not going to fold our hands. We are not going to fold our hands. This same bully that we have listened to in several videos for 2 years. Nancy, people know you. So you think you are just going to do this and people are just going to keep quiet. No matter which blogger you do it to, people will stand up. If they don't stand up today, they will stand up tomorrow. If they don't donate today, they will donate next week. That is what you have done to yourself on social media, Nancy. No matter which blogger, you have done it to yourself, Nancy, because your mouth has run faster than your big nose. Your mouth has made you money defaming people online. That's what your mouth has done for you for 2 years. Now you want to run to the police? It's a little too late. It's a little too late. People are not going to let that happen because you've done too much, Nancy. You have. You have really soiled your name. Nancy, you by yourself, you have soiled your reputation. The reputation people thought you had when you came pretending to be all that. You spoilt it with your mouth. You did, Nancy. It's not about what you wear. No. It's not about the things you say. No. It's about what you do online. The message you come online to spread every day. Your videos, how you incited the Koreans to go out there and attack. Nancy was giving stars to the bullies. Nancy, you were in their comment sections and you are going to the police? For real? And you think people will just watch you do that? You destroyed yourself by yourself, Nancy Ume. And now you are overwhelmed by the destruction you brought upon yourself. You're overwhelmed and you think the police will help you. Tell the police what you have done. Tell them what you caused. Tell them how you awakened voices. Tell them activism is not a crime. If Angel's Empire decides, or if she decided then to use her voice to speak up against your injustice online, you cannot still show that injustice against her. Like, what an irony, Nancy Ume. The same injustice that Olufunke Afe was speaking up against. You think you would do the same thing to her and everybody will just keep quiet and watch you? Really? If people cannot fly to Nigeria to stand with her, they will use their finances, yes, and they will use their prayers wherever they are, and it will be felt. The prayers will work. Their donations will work. That's where you fail, Nancy. That's where you fail, because you think, oh, Olufunka is far away in Nigeria. There is no place money cannot reach. There is no place prayers cannot reach. That's where your brain didn't work for you. You were looking at physical distance. Oh, all those people, they will not be able to help you. There is nothing they can do for you. Wait and see. Wait and see. In fact, you're already seeing what they can do for her. You are seeing without her asking. We ourselves will use our heads to do the right thing. She doesn't need to ask because we know everything. We know everything that has happened online in the last 3 years from the onset. So she doesn't even need to come online and say, guys, this is what happened though. So I was analyzing. We know because she's not even the only blogger. So we know. Look at me. The quick video that I said I'll come here and do, it has entered 1 hour. I have the original copy, my darling. I have the original copy of the book. Oh, you also have it, Max. I hope you have the hard copy. If it's anything online, it can be changed, especially from the site you bought it. Let's give the video a thumbs up. That's what Pam says. Like the post, ladies, please. Don't mind them, Patricia. Don't mind them. Yeah, that one has finished dancing. Papa Smurf should be ashamed of how both himself and his daughters are acting. He has finished dancing online. He has finished dancing and sweating online. It's now he wants to run to the police, go from magistrate to high court. What a disgrace. Like, I don't understand. He has finished dancing. Shameless group of people. It's poverty. Poverty is the root of it all. Amen, Nancy. Yes, very, very important. Angel goes to court on April 8th. Let's all keep her in prayers and ask the Lord to intervene. Amen. 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 I am confident. Trust me. Oh boy, I am confident because I know this story inside out. I will not come out and deceive myself. Of all things, I will not come out and deceive myself. It's only when you don't have a good lawyer that you can be afraid. And I'm not saying it's the lawyer that determines the outcome of the case. Don't get me wrong. But if you have a good lawyer that will pick up this case and hold a torchlight on top of it and see that this will be defended. You do anyhow, you see anyhow, man. So I'm not bothered because I know this case very well. The nonsense they sold is what they are blaming somebody. They are blaming a blogger for what they sold online. I don't get it. You yourself, you will come and unsell it. Yes, before you can see any change. I just gave you a small expo. Small, I'm not supposed to tell you. Small expo. You yourself, you will kneel down online. You will unsell your story. If you don't kneel down, nothing for you. You will unsell your story. You can't tell me a story now and you tell me you want to control what I do with the story you told me online. Are you okay? You will beg for me to undo hearing it. These people, they don't even know what they are into. What do you think social media is? Your community meeting, your father's compound that he doesn't even have, that he had to go and be squatting at Patricia Obidi's house. You know, Iba housing estate, he didn't buy it. He didn't buy that house there. You know. So what do you think social media is? Okay. Yes, now. All right, guys. We've passed an hour. Let me end the video. Yes, they never see that kind of money before. When they grew up in poverty, they now saw easy money online, free money. They can wake up at any time they like. They don't have to go to work. They just sit in their house in front of their phone. Nancy, you are bowing down to your phone. You are working for your phone online. For me, it's not a problem, but just imagine the kind of life you have now. Compare it to your past, your childhood. You grew up in poverty, and all of a sudden, you can just be paid by looking into your phone, doing videos on your phone. So I can imagine how the madness got into your head, you and your sister. I can imagine. Nancy? All right, guys. Thank you so much. Let me go to the GoFundMe now. Finally, before we end the video. I didn't even share myself out. $9,005. Hey, 257 donations. Guys, road to 10K. Look at us, look at 10K. Who would have thought that people will donate money to Angel's Empire? Guys, who would have thought that people will even donate $900? No, tell me now, when we started this GoFundMe, We went from 0 to 20. The first donation was $20. God will bless that person. We entered 100, 150, 200, 500, 1,000. People started looking left and right. 2,000. This, what is going on? 3,000. Then we started hearing, they will not even hit 5,000. Nobody will donate 5,000. Oh, they will not even reach. Nobody will donate. Before you knew what was happening, 5,000. And then 8,000. Now 9,000. Before you look up, look down, now we enter 10,000. That's God at work. When God takes over, Olufunke doesn't even have to talk. God will fight the battle for her. That's what God does. You as a person, you don't even have to fight that battle like that. God will do it. You just watch your enemies, your opponents put to shame. Nancy, your shame and disgrace is in front of you. Right in front of you. When you go fall. You know that the analyst no go carry last. You know. You yourself, Nancy Ume. You just brought shame and disgrace upon yourself. Wait until it materializes. You will see what you have done with your own hands, with your own money. In fact, you will feel like flying those police officers, on flying them. That's what you will feel like when it finally happens. You will feel like on flying them to Abuja. Like that trip they made, those two officers, you don't know what to do with yourself. Maybe you'll be knocking Cheta's head because he watched you do this. Yes, maybe he also he did. He must have encouraged you. He was in court. He was at the police station. Yeah, he was assuring you that don't worry. By the time the police will pick her up. Police, no, they swallow people. Now people will not get people. Now police they do anyhow too. Now people will not get people. People who don't have support. Those are the kind of people that the police will do anyhow with. But when you have people who are standing with you, shame and disgrace will follow your opponents that took you to the police station. Nancy, do you see that you don't have to be a bragado to be a person of quality in real life? You see now. Did you ever imagine that people would donate this much to Olufunke Afe? Let's go to our GoFundMe. Let me even start from like 2 days ago. All right. Yeah. Okay, 2 days ago, Diana donated $50. Roxanne $20. Patricia $40. Anne $10. Charmaine $50. Javante $10. Gwendolyn still gave stars yesterday on Facebook. I didn't see it. It was Gwendolyn, right? Yeah, I believe it was Gwendolyn on Facebook. God will bless all of you. They will give on YouTube. They will go on Facebook and give. They will go on GoFundMe and give. Hey, the blessing of God that is coming your way, all of you, it will come in different forms and from different corners. You will be blessed. You will be blessed beyond your own imagination. Joanne gave $15 21 hours ago. 21 hours ago. We weren't even live. Lena gave $50 20 hours ago. We were not even live. We were not even live. Hey, oh my God. An hour ago, Anonymous gave $143. And that made us enter 9,000. Now I get it. Thank you. Oh my God. One person. The person did the math. The person was like, okay, we are at 8,857. What do we need to get to 9,000? Because 9,000 looks better. I can't wait to put up that screenshot tomorrow. Or let me say Monday evening when we come back here. That 9,000 that says, no, that screenshot that says $9,000, 9,000 plus. I can't wait. I can't wait, guys. Now you're seeing 8,000 plus. Monday evening, it will be 9,000 plus. Anonymous, to God, you are not anonymous. God knows you, God sees you, and God bless you. Amen. You will be blessed richly. God will answer all your hidden prayers. You are anonymous and you have prayers that we don't know, but God knows. Everything that you still need in your life, God will supply in His infinite mercies. The way God has brought you to be a blessing in Olufunke's life, God will bring people. God will bring people to be a blessing in your life, whatever that thing is, in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, this is massive. This is big, guys. 9,000 plus. Olufunke will be in court on Tuesday. Olufunke will be, it's real, guys. It's like happening. But shame and disgrace will befall the obedience. And they will finally learn by the grace of God that this problem is their problem that they caused. And they will not find a solution in bloggers. This has to be a lesson for them. You might think, Olufunke has to go through all of this. Maybe God is using Olufunke to teach them the lesson that the solution is not in bloggers. Because if someone would tell them verbally, they might not believe. So it has to be practicalized. You know, maybe God has a way of doing His things. So they will learn practically that the solution to the problems of their lives, the pain in their lives, is not with bloggers. So Anonymous brought us to $9,000, 45% of our goal, 5% more to hit $10,000. But you know how we've been doing it all along. Whenever we hit that round figure, there is always someone who feels like, no, we cannot sit on the cliff. And I love that. I love that, guys. Whenever we are like maybe at $3,000, someone will just go there and drop something so that we just leave that angle of, okay, we are just sitting there. So now, Anissa, God will bless Anissa richly. Anissa dropped $5. So we are not just at 9,000, we have entered. We are now growing into 10,000. Because when you're at 9,000, you're just on the edge. So now we have started building into 10,000. So Anita has dropped 5 to start. We are now at $9,005 and counting, going up. And we are going to come here and we're going to celebrate 10,000. And we are still going to continue to build into 20,000. Because, guys, the case, you know why? Let me tell you why, in case you've not been following from day one. The reason we are still going to continue to build into 20,000 is because the appearance on Tuesday is not going to be the last appearance. Olufunke Afe would still have to travel back to Abuja and back to Lagos for more appearances. She will still be going to court after Tuesday. Yes. And she will still be needing her lawyers after Tuesday. Okay? So the case will not be judged on Tuesday. So that's why, as we are waiting for the next court date, the next court appearance, we will still be coming together to raise money. Although on Tuesday, I will tell us how we are going to be coming together. Like, because I already told you guys that after Tuesday, we have to come back and think about how we'll continue to do our fundraising. So far, we've done it daily. We'll come back and see if we have to do it monthly, weekly, and which days of the week or of the month. We'll come and discuss that on Tuesday. Yeah, after court. Yes, I'll be here. We'll plan that again. Thank you, Anissa. Thank you to everybody that donated tonight. So I'm going to end the video here. I honestly didn't plan to stay an hour. No, that's the crazy thing about social media and about me also. I would just think, oh, I just want to go live and give an update. Before you know it, we've entered 3 hours. But now I'm really going to end the video. Let me just, yes, so 257 donations. I appreciate all of you for being here. I thank all of you who shared the video. If you haven't shared it, you can still share it now. Give the video a thumbs up. And I also want to encourage everybody, especially those watching on Facebook. I want to encourage you to subscribe on YouTube. You know why? Because all live videos on Facebook will be donated. All live videos on Facebook will be deleted after 30 days. But on YouTube, the videos will be there always. So if you want to be sure you don't miss anything, subscribe on YouTube. All of you who have not watched my videos on Facebook, I don't have energy to be downloading all those videos because Facebook is giving creators the opportunity to download all their videos before deletion. Blessinja doesn't have that time. I don't have that energy. If they are deleted, they are deleted. They are gone, they are gone. I really do. I wish I had the time to sit down and be downloading. I don't. So I'm just sacrificing those videos, let them go. However, they are on YouTube. So YouTube now is the place to be. Yeah. I thank all of you once again. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for keeping this dream alive. Thank you for making this dream come true. This thing that we thought, this idea, this concept, you guys brought it to life. Because we could have just created a GoFundMe and the GoFundMe will be looking at us and we'll be looking at the GoFundMe. But you guys made it worthwhile. You gave it meaning. You made it happen. Yes, you did. God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate you and I will continue to appreciate you. You guys have marveled me. You've surprised me. You've surprised me by just it is well. We'll be back here Monday night, the day before court. It is well. Thank you all so much. Have a good evening. Someone says, why she even okay, maybe you're asking why she even tell the world she leaks 85-year-old man for money. She licked the butthole of an 85-year-old man. That's what Coral Bidi did in Dubai. Potty potter. Google potty potter. A lot of Nigerian girls, they do that for money. They do dirty stuff for money. Coral Bidi, your potty potter experience was written in your book. Make sure you tell the police officers that. Make sure you tell the judge that. All right, guys. Thank you all so much. I will go now and I'll see you guys on Monday evening. We're going to come together. If possible, someone can call in and say a prayer. It's good for us to come together and raise funds, but prayers, we cannot even diminish the power and the importance of prayer. So if possible, please somebody get ready. You can call in on Monday evening and say a prayer for us to spiritually be prepared for Tuesday. The shame and disgrace of the obedience loading. Love you all. Sleep tight. Enjoy your day. Send the link to more people. The GoFundMe link. Please do. God bless all of you. I appreciate you. And I'll talk with you on Monday night. I love you. Bye, guys. Bye.